Hello everyone, Gamer Ryan 3587 playing NBA 2K26 Phoenix Suns, my NBA games. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. 400 subs, 50 likes. So it will really help the channel grow. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on YouTube and X. Thank you. Peace.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams is out there with O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And it's Gillespie missing. Now the Clippers with it. It's a three-point game. It's a two for Mathurin. No good there with the step-back J. Shoots it. And Brooks gets it to go.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForge on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. If you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. From deep, Brooks scored the basket, his second of two attempts.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. When you throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
In the corner, Collins with it. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Brooks gets it in the assist by Booker. Brooks has got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Garland. Off the iron that time.
They didn't have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Booker, no good. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Jazz in Delta Center. Back to Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Pass to Gillespie. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Leonard the pass to Lopez. Now, here's Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, he's coming off an excellent season. 7th in free throw percentage, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Clippers trail by 8. Dunn looking over the floor. Watch the screen. Right side Beal. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Beal. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Over Green. And it's Bouye with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Buries the
Got
long-range
it.
jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
The Suns leading by 11. Down low. Here's Iguodala. And he banks in the layup.
That's
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
John misses. The Suns have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. There's the 3. John misses. Miller outside. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Phoenix ahead. They glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Phoenix.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Grayson Allen is out there with Dunn. And it's Green. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Malawach in at center. There's the lob to Jackson. And emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
You wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Suns in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It's like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Jalen Green is a long-distance shooter, so you know he's looking for these angles.
Miller the bounce pass. Here's Conan Niederhauser. It's rebounded by Booker.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Out to the right wing. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Dunn kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back over to you guys.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. It's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 18. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, and Kevin, they got punished in that third quarter. They just came out without any fight. after halftime, and you can't do that.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
Outside Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and one opportunity.
Miller's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And stolen by Miller. Now the Clippers moving it up. And Hillard brings it down home.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Bouye. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bouye's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Miller outside. Back to Leonard. Nice D from Brooks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good from Booker. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Leonard, and here's the drive.
Coming in fast and furious. Leonard refusing to slow down.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by the Clippers. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Exactly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, for Phoenix, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Suns.
We've heard the saying, live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they're living by it and living well.
Yeah, they've broken this game wide open.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta love Dillon Brooks and what he's done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hold on. I just want to see something real quick. Okay, we're good.
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Well, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Left side, Leonard. It's a two for Mathurin. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into the shot.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. On the floor. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Yep, that one goes.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Suns lead by 17. Here's Goodwin. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And now a look at Jalen Green. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Green, fires from deep, and the Suns another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Dunn, and Lopez pulls it down.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Mathurin missing. Phoenix leading by 17. Goodwin finds Green to the right side. Here's Highsmith. Another three for Phoenix.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. substitutions here. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Drills it from outside.
That's it.
Brooks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Suns leading by 20. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Down outside. Three-pointer. The 9-foot shot. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Dunn. 6 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Pass to Fleming. Here's Booker. The tray. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Beal from long range. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 18. And a moment ago, inside the huddle.
Hey, we okay. Just 1 basket at a time, all right?
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Goodwin. Grayson Allen is out there with Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Green in at the 2. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. Suns leading by 18. Over in the corner, Allen. The 3-pointer, no good. The Clippers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Dunn shots, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot. And it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Making some changes. To the inside, snatched away. And they're running. Here's Coffee. Again, Phoenix.
Got it.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. To the paint, here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Phoenix leading by 19. O'Neal on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they'll come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
Williams gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So, for the Clippers, Lopez is checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Miller. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Chris Dunn. The three goes down.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now Booker. From outside, another three for Phoenix.
Got it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Garland gets to Collins. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Highsmith. Another three for Phoenix.
Got it.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Outside Collins. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Again, Los Angeles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Bouye. And here's Booker, defended by Mathurin. Booker, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Sun.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against Los Angeles.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dillon Brooks.
Boy, I loved his approach. Business-like, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Pass to Iguodala. Lopez with the steal. Here's Mathurin. Oh, softly lays it in. Here's Bouye. Lopez with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, we can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Collins nails both of them. Here's Green. Takes the three. And there's the three.
Got it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Puts up the three. It's good.
Got it.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
So it's the Sun.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
And here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make, putting guys in better position to succeed.
How much will rotations change through the months now?
Significantly. I think coaches are trying to find out who they can trust as you get deeper into the season.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Booker for three, and he's in the bucket. Now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's Gordon. Now here's Hardaway. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside O'Neal. From outside the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Murray's got 8.
And love that three from Murray. Just answering the bell.
Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Lex.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Hardaway's shot is good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Watson with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Basket's good. 7 points in the game. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Brooks. The 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. So David Adelman's decided to call time out here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Second, Phoenix.
Well, they were just automatic from the line a year ago. You did not want to foul these guys.
Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Johnson finds Valanciunas. Here's Najee. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
If Jalen Green can hit three-point shots consistently, he'll take his game to the next level.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Suns leading. And here's Green from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the left side wing. And here's Valanciunas. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Johnson with it. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the force line. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Gets the three to fall. Suns got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups. Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserve.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
He's checked in for the Nuggets. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Iguodala, he's checked in for Malowich. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Booker, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Bouye subbed in for Green. Now here's Johnson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Murray deciding where to go with it. Back to Jones. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, you look at the contender stem. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champion.
Yeah, BA, there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your off season is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Allen, right side. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 6. Good look from Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Johnson's got 8 points.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Booker for 3. And once again, also marked by Phoenix.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A shot by Brown, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
He buries it from 3.
And over the course of his career, Book has never been afraid to pull the trigger from deep. He has supreme confidence in that joker.
Pass to Allen. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Denver. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Jones. Watson comes in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Dunn. On target from range. Dunn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that run.
There's a screen. Gordon outside. The 3 ball. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Malowich. The Suns lead by 5. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Coffee can't get it to go. Denver's gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Here's Watson. Kept alive. Pass to Gordon. Back to Watson. Outside Hardaway. Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3. Gordon connects from downtown. Gordon's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Phoenix has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Jokic passes to Hardaway. Here's Jokic. He had 25 points in his last game.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Goodwin. Fires from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Hardaway. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
The Heat without key firepower. With Hero out of the mix, they lose production, but also just his energy on the floor. Replacing that, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, you look up and down this roster. Who is up to the test?
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so in the game for the Suns, filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard. And Grant David Allen, a second-generation NBA head coach who grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. 4-point game.
once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Gillespie. And it's off from three-point range. And the Nuggets shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Brooks. Fires the three. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Oh, nice shot by Watson.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Nikola Jokic is second.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Pass to Coffee. He shoots a 3. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the line for him here. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire career.
That was a shocker for sure.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Coffee, fires the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Murray, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Iguodala, no good. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Here's Bouye. Nails it from 3. Bouye's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Suns on D. They lead by 1. Here's Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. Another 3 for Phoenix.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Takes a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Here's Brown. 3-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Brown.
Well, Devin Booker has such a scorer's mentality. When he steps on the floor, he is hungry, and he is ready to get his team their next bucket.
And
Gone
Denver
over
making a change here. Holmes is checked in.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Inside, the kick out to Johnson. Puts up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 11 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the court.
Malawach misses.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brown's shot is good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep the lead in this league.
And that was good for Brooks.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Pass to Brown from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Valanciunas has got his first points in this one.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Bruce Brown is out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Highsmith. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 5. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Dunn. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Highsmith missing. The Nuggets shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. That shot wide open. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Here's Brooks. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Now here's O'Neal. Pure from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Murray fires! Jamal Murray and delivers it to the rim.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
To tie it up. Buries it from outside.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Anderson comes in for Brown, and Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. For three. Oh, the shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The bucket is good.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And stolen by Murray. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Gordon with a steal. All alone. Oh, Murray rising up.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through.
Ooh. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. The finish. Oh, no shot. Jams it home.
Big time points from a big time player. Aaron Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Booker. He launches. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Well, Booker knows his team needs points. He senses the moment.
Fires the three. Yes, sir, with the three.
And Hardaway Jr. is used to being in these spots. He doesn't back down from taking important moments.
Booker. Oh, Booker answers the three right back.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
And he nails it.
And showing that composure that comes with experience, Hardaway Jr. was unshaken.
Outside Booker. 58 seconds left in the fourth. It's money from deep.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Green. Allen outside. The free ball is down.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Jokic. Ooh, it misses.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
He's off from three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Allen from deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly why Grayson Allen is out here in these moments. His team trusts him to deliver.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why I called the TO. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Oh, the stuff.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up to a slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
And And that's gonna end this live stream. If you're doing lights and broadcasts or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes. It'll really help the channel grow. Thank you. Peace.